absolute cracker. It's Brian Dawson against Jeff Smith. Jeff, the Canadian, went all the way to the semi-finals last year. He knocked Martin Adams out yesterday, 3 times champion Martin Adams. And Brian, remember last night, when he was 2 down to John Walton, stormed back to win 3-2. It was fantastic. Let's hear from both players. But for the Dawsons, it's always a family affair.
25, he needs a bullseye now.
Well, it's on the way to go, really. If you hit ball first dart, you've got to go 25 ball again. But you forget, I didn't win that set. I won that leg, but I still lost that set.
Double 10 now. That is such good throwing again from John Walton, and he's 2 sets up against Brian Dawson.
As I was walking off, my dad had a bit of a sulky face, and I said, "What's wrong with you? It's first to 3, not first to 2. Come on, we can win this."
Double 16 for Dawson to win it. A brilliant match, a fabulous finish, and Dougie Dawson finally downs John Boy Walton in an absolute cracker.
Usually the bigger the game, the bigger my performance. It doesn't get any better than that. Martin is the man when it comes to the BDO. Everybody knows it. You know what I mean? I'm as disappointed as anybody to see him out of this tournament, but at the same time, it's probably the biggest win of my career for sure.
Jeff's a phenomenal player, so consistent. He's shown what he can do. He's beat Martin Adams, and that takes some doing.
Probably the funniest guy I've ever met. He's a fantastic player, no doubt, Yorkshire guy, and he's going to have a big support here. You know what I mean? He's a great sport, so win or lose either way, he's going to shake hands, and I'll do the same.
We can all beat each other. We can. It's so open. He's playing so well. You know what I mean? So hopefully he'll just be off it a little bit tonight, and I can pinch it.
When it comes to tactics, my game plan is going to be straightforward. It's get up to the board, hit as many triples and as many doubles as possible, and hopefully we run them out of legs.
Same routine as yesterday. Do what I did. Just get out of the blocks a bit quicker.
It's very doable, but it's at the same time it's very losable. So you just got to prepare right and get out there and play.
The quarter-final lineup of this year's Lakeside Darts Championship is taking shape. We've seen Dennis Harbour win through to the last 8, and he's going to play the winner of the match about to get going. We've just seen Jamie Hughes move into the quarter-finals to play Wesley Harms of the Netherlands. But Brian Dawson versus Jeff Smith is centre stage now. So over to Richard Ashdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2016 Lakeside World Championships, and we're into the second round here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside. We now welcome to the stage a Lakeside World Championship quarter-finalist. He's the reigning BDO Gold Cup singles champion, Yorkshire's Brian Doggy Dawson. We now welcome to the stage a Lakeside World Championship and BDO World Trophy semi-finalist. He's the reigning Las Vegas Open champion. It's Canada's silencer, Jeff Smith.
This is tough to call, and it's George Riley and John Rawling to guide us through the final match of tonight.
Looking match which could go either way. The bookies have Jeff Smith as the 9-4 on favourite. Brian Dawson, though, showed in his match last night against John Walton that he just never knows when he's beaten. Smith, the car restoration man. Brian Dawson, a courier by trade. Is he going to deliver a defeat? Jeff Smith will have the darts, 40 years old. The Canadian from New Brunswick. He's had a good year. Got to the semi-finals last year. And Brian Dawson, a quarter-finalist last year, 53 times a Yorkshire County player. And as ever, he'll get fervent support from his dad, Bill, who's out there in this capacity.
Thank you, ladies and
crowd.
gentlemen. It's the best of 7 sets. First set, first leg. It's Jeff to throw first. Game on.
Been looking forward to this one. Dawson's match with
60.
John Boy Walton last night. Probably my favourite match of the tournament.
And what a performance it was for Jeff Smith, though, beating Wolfie. He really threw with a lot of confidence. Martin Adams got some big numbers, got on all sorts of double trouble, couldn't put him away, but Smith, when he got his chances, he took them. He's a cool
78.
customer.
Yes, he's wounded Wolfie. Now can he down Doggy Dawson?
.58.
He'll have his lucky shirt on, Will Bryan. Complete with oh no, hang on, I think he's changed colour. He's not in the same shirt.
99.
What he was wearing last night had a few holes in it caused by a bit of over-enthusiastic ironing.
60.
Can't be that superstitious if he's not wearing his lucky shirt.
The old hot steam iron on polyester is never a good idea.
96.
Maybe slightly more high-tech fabric than that, I suppose. That's good.
125.
He's on a finish, Smith isn't.
Good first start though from Jeff, with Dawson waiting on 160.
81. Brian, you require 160.
Can only conjure 81. Dawson won't finish though, so Smith will have the chance to hold.
28.
Well, let's see what his finishing's
Jeff, you
like
require
tonight.
87.
Poor visit from Dawson, 87 needed. 20 would leave bullseye, that's double 5. Well, there's your answer. What a way to start. What a way to take out the first
Second
leg.
leg is Brian throwing first.
Cool as you like, as a cucumber.
59.
He's the kind of guy, Jeff Smith, you just can't imagine panicking about anything.
97.
Jeff Smith's tournament checkout rate close to 50%, and Dawson's even better.
60.
What a great fight back it was last night by Brian. Really was a fine performance, that.
$100.
Smith came through a preliminary match, had a victory over Matthew Medhurst
60.
first off, and then beat Martin Adams, so this is his third match of the tournament.
$98.
The fact he's played the extra match, of course, explains why he's had so many more attempts at double than
96.
Dawson.
Great second dart.
96.
Winner of this one plays Dennis Harbour. Dennis Harbour is a man who sprays cars for a living. They'll be able to have a little chat away
59.
Away from it if Jeff Smith wins it, because that's his business as well.
There's a finish here for Jeff. Treble 19 leaves a bullseye. Unlucky.
85. Brian, you require 167.
Dawson well back, 167. It can be done, but not now. He was really slow to get into his stride last night, but boy, once he did, didn't
40.
he hit some darts.
Jeff, you require 25.
It was awesome, Dawson, last night.
2 sets down he was. Came back and
Game
won it.
shot.
More
And
good
the
finishing
second
from
leg.
Smith.
Jeff Smith. Third leg is Jeff to throw first.
And he's got the darts now to take the opening set.
2 of 3 on the doubles. He'll take that every time.
58.
Will settle Dawson down a tad. His first score of over 140.
100.
Come on, he says to himself.
120.
There's a lot of respect for Dawson around these fellow professionals. That he was a good player for a long time before he finally started to deliver it on the big stage. 47 years old now, seeded 15.
And he won't want to, obviously, fall too far adrift, but the knowledge of what he was able to do against his mate John Boy Walton will stand him in good stead in case that does happen again.
Well, Smith on 143 here. If Dawson can make this a big visit, he'd put a lot of pressure on that throw, and this is good. Precisely what he wanted.
171. Jeff, you require 143.
Fabulous darts from Dawson. Can Smith, though, take this one out?
So
79.
Dawson has the chance to break the throw here, and a great chance.
24.
Needs to take this out. Sixes now. Threes, tough one.
21.
And he wasn't particularly close, so
64.
Jeff Smith can close out the opening set with treble 16. Well, now 16 for double 16.
Shot, and the first set.
All the 16s from Jeff Smith.
Second set.
First set to the silencer.
$57.
Oh, his eyes in. Unlucky.
100.
And Dawson with the throw. Last dance.
100.
Tony Green was telling me he fancies this fella Jeff Smith to go all the way.
Well, we've only had one Canadian world champion, haven't we?
Indeed, John Part.
But this guy, Jeff Smith, looks the real deal. I love his cucumber cool composure up on the big stage.
He did fall apart though against Scott Mitchell last year in the semi-finals. Scott whitewashed him 6-0, and I wonder whether he's learned from that. Scott pursued a very clear tactic of slowing him down, really slowing him down, and I think he got to him. He played mind games with him and won the battle.
90. Brian, you require 104.
104 then for Dawson. Treble 19 would still give him a finish, put him on double 16.
52.
Not this time, so Shanghai
120.
for Smith to break the Dawson throw again. Brilliant first dart. Perfect second. Brilliant third.
On the first leg. Jeff Smith. Second leg is Jeff to throw first.
Another clinical piece of finishing. Used to playing his darts on the other side of the Atlantic, where often matches are played in a shorter format, which puts more of a premium on finishing. And his checkouts so far, an 80% checkout rate. Wouldn't expect him to maintain that sort of rate, but overall he's got a 50% average.
100.
There's Bill.
He was in good form, wasn't he, Bill, last night?
He was, wasn't he? Had a bit of a twinkle in his eye when he was being interviewed.
140.
Ever present with Brian, never misses his matches.
100. Jeff, you require
So 120
140.
for a 2-0 lead. 140 rather for a 2-0 lead.
$44.
Uncharacteristically erratic, but unlikely to be terminal in this leg, unless
100.
would have knocked another one in the 20s. So 96 for Jeff Smith.
Treble 20 is aiming for and gets it. Double 18. Ron Bed and misses the 14.
Brian, you require 141.
Now then, Doggy, can you take this one out? Struggling a bit, isn't he?
60.
Yeah, it's similar to last night. Isn't it? It took a long time to settle against John Walton, and Walton looked for all the world as though he's going to win the match. 2 14s then for Smith. Finish again.
Second there. Jeff Smith.
Doesn't look like he's going to miss it, does he?
Brian to throw first. Game on.
And he's throwing as well, Jeff Smith, like
96.
not only that he doesn't look like he's going to miss, I don't think he expects to miss at the moment.
He says he's more nervous doing interviews than he is playing darts.
Well, he'll get the hang of that if he keeps producing
100.
decent performances on the big stage, because there'll be a lot of media interest in him. Does like to keep himself to himself. Normally at the end of the night, a lot of the players who've been playing will then head to the hotel bar. Jeff tends to take himself off to bed.
And when he's practicing, he tucks himself away in a quiet corner, doesn't he, rather than staying in amongst the masses
40.
in the players' room.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it, John? When it's a great privilege to be able to walk around this venue and go into the players' practice area and bar and just see the differences in preparation.
96.
Those with the headphones in, listening to music, those chatting to the mates, having a laugh, and those just having a quiet moment out the back.
131.
Setting up another finish against the throw. He can take the second set with his next visit here. Smith requiring 130, and Dawson's not really pressurising it.
96. Jeff, you require 130.
Well, he's not won a leg, and he hasn't looked like winning one, Brian Dawson. Treble 20 would leave a shot at bull.
58.
Well, he's going to have another chance because Dawson on no finish. The break at the end of this
99.
set. So
Jeff,
72, can he take it out?
Treble 20 for double 6 for Jeff Smith. 2 darts at it. He's missed one. He won't miss 2. This is fabulous darts from the silencer. 2 sets to 0 lead, and at the moment, Dougie Dawson's mark is worse than his bite. He's 2 down.
He only came on stage 5 minutes ago, didn't he? An impressive first set from Jeff Smith. Impressive second set too. What's going to happen after the break? Brian Dawson's in trouble again. We're moving towards the conclusion of a night at the Lakeside Country Club, a night that's seen Dennis Harbour and Jamie Hughes were in place in the quarter-finals of this year's BDO World Darts Championship. Brian Dawson or Jeff Smith will join them, and the score stands at 2-0 to Jeff, first before the winner. We have Tony O'Shea in the BT Sports Darts team tonight, and Tony, want you to look at this, because the man is remarkable. This is the first leg of the second set, and confronted with Shanghai. There we go, that's easy.
Clinical. I mean, that's probably the last thing Dougie wants to see, Jeff fitting in so easily into the match and just killing so many doubles first time. But what Doggy's got to do there is look for his dad in his sad eyes and hope that the same thing works again after the break tonight.
Just been looking down my notes. He's averaging 100, check out 60%. And so Brian Dawson really has to try and find something special now. The thing with Jeff is he takes him off. He takes himself off on his own. He's a solitary figure, but it works for him.
Totally the opposite of what we saw the last game when Mr. Hughes went in the back room. Totally different, but that's the way he practices all the time, and it's obviously working for him.
Now, what is it about Jeff's game that really catches your eye, darts player to darts player?
He's clinical. He's got a beautiful style, beautiful action. There's no rushing. He never seems to change the pace at all. He just does what he does best, and it's pretty good at the moment.
Now, Brian Dawson came to talk to us last night after beating John Walton, and he said, I always believed I was going to win, and he will believe he can turn it around. How many times can you go to the well to find a famous fight back?
Well, he's got to do it again. The one good thing is he only had to win 3 after the break. He's got 4 to win tonight, so he's got a bit of a buffer there, but he's going to have to get on his A game pretty quickly.
Well, this is going to be important. How does Brian start this set? Back to George and John.
The crowd is really starting to warm to Jeff Smith. He got a terrific reception when he made his way back onto the stage. And I just get the feeling here, George, that Brian Dawson has got to quickly get into this game now, or he's in danger of being blown away. He's come out obviously very charged up, very psyched up, but if Smith continues to throw in the manner that he has, it could be a quick night.
Well, this was
96.
the point that Dawson woke up against John Boy Walton, and the 15th seed needs a big start to set number 3.
Smith with the darts, and 2 sets to the good.
78.
Statistics from the 2 sets, and you see Smith really scoring heavily in that second set. Average of 98, very good.
Oh, a couple of dodgy darts from Dawson there.
And his checkouts have been outstanding. 6 out of 10 spells 60%.
140.
And already way clear is the silencer in set
60.
number 3, with the darts and with a 2-set buffer.
He's playing really well again. He's taken on where he left off against Martin Adams.
100.
His match average about 92.5. Wolf is here watching somewhere.
Yeah, he's been in pretty much every session
60.
as Wolfie, watching the darts.
87.
Disappointed, of course, to be knocked out and fall at the first hurdle. Double 18 here.
69.
I do
Not
believe
this
he's
time.
missed one. He's not seen too many, have they?
There's
There he
Wolfie.
is. So double 9
60.
now.
Jeff, you require 18.
Jeff Smith to hold his throw.
Game shot. And the
Really
first
good
leg.
double.
Jeff Smith.
Right in the middle of the bat.
Second leg is Brian to throw first. Game on.
Dangerous days these for Dawson.
100.
Not won anything on his own throw yet, Dawson.
100.
Well, he don't care how it comes. He won't care how it comes, I should say. He just needs a leg of darts. Because at the moment, that's better.
140.
It's all about the Canadian.
Not had a 180 in the match yet.
83.
Hence a slightly subdued crowd. Maybe.
Well, they want to see a contest here.
60.
Smith. Oh, there's Mario and his mate Luigi. They were doing the conga with Kiss earlier on.
Friends of yours?
Not yet.
The evening's young.
100.
Yeah, spent a lot of my student life wasting hours on the Nintendo 64. Be it Mario Kart or
47.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Other consoles are available.
Dawson's on a
58.
finish at last.
Brian, you require 154.
154. That's a poor dart.
81. Jeff, you require 160.
There he is, there's our mate, who broke off from the conga because he realised he wanted a pint. Good dart sees again from Smith.
96. Brian, you require 73.
Tops now.
Needs it.
He's got it. Into the match at last. Here I go, he says to his friends and family.
Well, Dawson's been dawdling. Will that give him a bit of spark?
57.
Well, as we've said, it was at this point that he really started to get into his stride last night. Can he do the same again? He has got the real
100.
scrapper's reputation. He never knows when he's beaten. He keeps battling right to the end.
140.
But Smith has 7 legs to his name. Dawson just the one.
100.
But we're not playing match play, are we? So there's the chance.
That's Larry Butler. He got on the wrong end of Glenn Durant earlier on, and Durant really gave him a thumping, didn't he, with perhaps the performance of the round so far.
Yeah, the Butler didn't do it. He got absolutely battered today.
$140.
Smith's handily placed on 66 to hold his throw.
10 will be his target. That's John Boy Walton.
Jeff, you require 66.
Nice fella.
Nice cardie as well from John.
Big rugby league fan. Follows Bradford. Tops.
Game shot to the third leg. Jeff Smith. Fourth leg is Brian.
Onwards he goes.
Game on.
Is that right? He's a Bradford Bulls fan, John
He is,
Boy?
yeah. Big
Oh,
time.
I've just gone off him a bit.
He was originally a Bradford man before he moved down to Sheffield.
97.
Lives in the Gleedless area of Sheffield, but then has come from that neck of the woods.
There's a Bradford Bulls mug in the kitchen. Is that John Boy's?
I don't know, I thought you might have smashed that.
Well, someone made me a
96.
cup of tea in it, and I wasn't amused being a Leeds boy. But then again, I could make my own cup of tea, couldn't I? So
Yeah, he took the words out of my mouth.
100.
meanwhile, Dawson with the darts and a ton or so lead. Smith has this.
100.
Big crowd here tonight. No spare seats.
Great atmosphere, isn't it, here? Absolutely love coming to the lakeside.
Knowledgeable.
100.
Fun. Plenty of liquid refreshment. I do believe that's the boss of BT watching on there.
98.
In which case, you're most welcome. Always been a big fan of your work.
96.
96 from Dawson.
$130.
Simon Green, there he is. The man in
108.
charge of BT Sport.
Double 16, meanwhile. For Doggy Dawson, no.
76. Jesse
So Smith,
requires 72.
This is for the set against the throw. 72. He's been taking this sort of finish. Double 18.
Oh, come on.
Game
Clinical,
shot.
clinical.
And the third set.
And it's now
Jeff Smith.
3-0. Dawson just doesn't know what's
Fourth
hitting
set.
tonight.
First leg is Brian to throw first. Game on.
Smith is not giving him a sniff.
He's averaging close to 93. 60% checkout rate though. When he's getting his opportunities, he's taking them.
84.
Needs a few more of those. Oh, that's a wonky old dart. He's going to have to come for 19s.
99.
It's not happening for him. Does he still have the belief?
$42.
Come on, he says to himself.
Smith not capitalising there, and this is more like it.
Go on!
First of the night for Dawson, first of the match.
That's got the crowd going. They want to see this go the distance as much as they love Jeff Smith. They want to see Brian do that a few more times.
No finish, but Smith well back. Could do with a treble.
91.
He's found one.
Great last start from Brian Dawson. Got a very healthy cushion here.
60.
Suddenly Jeff Smith can't find the treble, 91. So 91 for Dawson.
Great first start.
Brilliant.
Double
tens.
71. $140.
So Dawson can go ahead 20. In this fourth set. Only with the throw. A couple of tens. Fives.
Game shot and the first leg from Dawson. Second leg is Jeff throwing first.
Two of 10 on the doubles now for Brian Dawson.
136.
Smith still up at 60%. 9 of 15. And the average north of 90 as well.
Dawson is just starting to come alive a little bit here.
Yes, here's the doggy tail starting to wag.
He's chuntering away to himself. Come on, come on. Good stuff.
137.
Concentration on his face. There's no quitting Brian Dawson. And he's got a chance of going 2-0 up here.
And he looks like he fancies the fight here as well. He'll come for 19s. Terrific cover dance. This is more like it, Brian.
Nine darts to 104.
52.
Is he going to take it out?
Brian, you require 104.
104. This can be rescued. Treble 19 for double 16, not now. Treble 18.
88.
Good third dart.
Smith on 170, the biggest possible checkout. Scott Mitchell had a 161. Good dart.
100. Brian, you require 16.
2 8s for 2-0. Fourth set.
Game shot. And the
Sneaks in.
And is he starting to sneak back?
Third leg is Brian to throw first. Game on.
Just needs another leg now for the set.
$70.
Both these players knocked out last year by Scotty Mitchell, the champion. Jeff Smith in the semis. Dawson in the quarters.
97.
Scott Mitchell on the same side of the draw as these two in theory. They could be facing him in the semi-final.
13.
Scott got a tricky match coming up tomorrow against Mark McGeaney.
60.
Wesley Harms had a victory earlier on against Jim Williams. Got through by 4 sets to 3. He's going to be facing
66.
Jamie Hughes. There he is, Wesley in the middle of the picture. No, not the guy waving.
The guy with a little smile at the end in the middle. Nice.
134.
Couple of darts from Jeff Smith.
Fill it up. There you go.
180.
The second maximum. Not on a finish, but it gets him at least in contact.
129.
Well, we missed that, but it was bullseye.
58. Jeff, you require 81.
81 for Smith. 16 leaves Bull. Oh, double 9 now.
72. Brian, you require 114.
Treble 20. Treble 18 leaves a shot at tops. Nothing he can do now.
58. Jeff, you require 9.
9 then to pull a leg back. Oh dear. 7 now. Sees the amusing side of it. Double 2.
7.
It's cost him.
Brian, you require 56.
So for his first set of the match, 2 darts at double top, 1 at double 10. And he's on the board.
In the fourth set for Dawson.
3 sets to 1 the Smith lead, but Dawson's up and running.
The crowd reacts, they want a match, and they are getting one now. Dawson's into it. His first of the match. And again, the crowd celebrates.
100. $60.
He couldn't, could he?
140.
This would be some fight back.
Opening leg of the 5th set. Smith can clinch the match with this set.
57.
Dawson's matching him blow for blow now.
80.
Unlucky.
Nicely positioned, Brian Dawson. Against a throw. But here's Jeff Smith with a 180.
180.
And it leaves him on 24 now, Smith.
60.
He's coming back now
Jeffy
with
required
double 12
24.
required to take out this. There
There
it is.
shot on the first leg. Jeff
Finishing.
Smith.
Brilliant.
Second leg is Brian.
Brilliant.
Going first.
Darts can be agonising to watch when players start to struggle with their doubles. No such problems for Smith.
4 darts from 204, that wasn't it?
100.
Looking for his 3rd maximum and finding it.
180.
This is more like the awesome Dawson that downed John Boy Walton.
60.
Can Smith get rattled?
$81.
That's Brian Dawson's sister, Karen. Who gives us all this information?
I just thought it was your breadth of knowledge, John.
I don't know everybody in the audience.
91.
Dawson with the darts. And a 51 lead plus these. Down for 19s, not this time.
99.
He's on a ton though. Nicely placed. Working the 20s for an opportunity to draw level in this set.
94. Brian, you require 100.
Treble 20 would leave double 10. He's missed it.
60. Jeff, you require 156.
Well, he's nicely placed. Smith, a big ask, 156. Good opening dart, though. Another one will give him double 18.
100. Brian, you require 40.
Tops for 1-1, fifth set.
Game shot.
Nails it, second dart.
Brian Dawson.
So 1-1.
It's Jeff to throw
It
first.
continues to go with throw, though. That would suit Smith.
Good 131.
Shooting, lovely cover shot on treble 17.
$55.
Right in the middle of the treble from Jeff Smith.
100.
Still maintaining that average of just shy of 93, Smith. So, not an exceptional average, but a decent one. Dawson has blown so hot and cold. He was nowhere at all in the first couple of sets. He's got into it now, but is it all too late?
$45. Jeff, you require 170.
Well, we've not seen one of these yet. Are we going to see one now? Oh! Could not have been closer.
Good effort, wasn't it? And loving the support he's getting from the crowd, and they're starting to chant for his name now.
96.
So 25 then for Smith to go 2-1 ahead. Double 8. Double 4. Well, Dawson is not on a finish though.
Yes, the urgency wasn't really there from Jeff because he knew that Dawson was nowhere near.
65.
You'll see a slightly
Jeff, you
more
require 4.
focused approach here as he goes looking for double 2. There it is.
Charles on the third.
He's 2-1 up, and he's a leg away from winning the match.
Brian to throw first. Hang on.
You've got to produce now, Brian, or it's all over. Good start.
Coming down the board.
97.
Interesting how he chooses 17 for his cover shot rather than 19, which most players favour.
85. $91.
There again, straight at the treble 17.
58.
Bigton here would apply some real pressure.
99.
It's a must take for Dawson or the game is all over.
100.
So Dawson first to a finish, 118 awaits. Oh, look at this for pressure though from Jeff Smith.
138. Brian, you require 118.
He's poised on 76. A straightforward check out. And Dawson
40.
can only watch and hope,
Jeff,
or it's
you
going to be
require
all
76.
over. 76. Treble 20 is aiming for. Double 18 for the match.
40. Brian, you require 78.
78 to stay alive. Great start. Double 12 for Dawson. This has to land. Oh,
54. Jeff, you require 36.
Double
we go,
18
Jeff.
for the match. There it is.
Shot.
Jeff
And the
Smith,
match.
the cool
Jeff
guy
Smith.
from Canada, does it again. And Brian Dawson is eliminated. Jeff Smith is through. The crowd are really starting to warm to him. And he moves now into the quarterfinals, winning this by 4 sets to 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation to Brian Doggy Dawson. And through to our quarterfinals, the silencer, Jeff Smith.
They're chanting his name. Jeff Smith was 2 up at the first break. He took it to 3-0. Brian had to win all 4 remaining sets. He won 1, but not another. The lakeside is buzzing. Jeff Smith of Canada is a class act.